Hey, this is Joe Costello. This is another video in the series Joe's Garage. This video pertains to keeping gigs. We've touched upon getting gigs a little bit. This one is about keeping the gig once you get it. And besides of all the other factors we've talked about thus far in regards to keeping your brakes short, volume control, this one is about having an audience and the responsibility and where that falls. And I believe this video is probably going to be one of the more, I don't want to say debated videos, because as I expressed early on, I don't want these videos to be forums for debate. But I know when certain people see this, they're gonna think one way or the other, and there's two camps on this. One is, no, I'm hired to go play, and it's not my responsibility. It's the venue to have the audience based on, if they do serve food, how good the food is, how nice the place is, how great the drinks are, or whatever the case might be. And then there's the other camp of, yes, I believe there's a certain amount of responsibility to bring an audience and have them come and see you. So I think it's a balance between the two. I do lean a little bit more on that it is my responsibility to potentially bring an audience. And I say that in the sense that it is your responsibility to promote the gigs as much as you can. Hopefully you're building up some sort of fan base, some sort of audience that likes your music, and they'll come and support you. Obviously they can't come all the time. There's other things in everyone's lives. But ultimately, I believe that it is your responsibility to do the best that you can to promote your gigs and get some sort of audience there, whether it's one person or it's 50 people. So again, it's that balance between the two camps of, yes, the place has to be a place that treats their patrons nice, the food, if they do serve food, is good, the drinks are good, fairly priced, and whatever the case might be. And on the other hand, you still have to do what you can to promote your gigs, because if you're not going to do it, they'll find another performer who has a fan base or who will work really hard to promote their gigs. So I think another reason that I hold on to the gigs that I have is because that is always on my mind. Even in 5 years later, I never let my guard down thinking, oh, I got this gig, it's never going away. How could I possibly lose this? I don't need to promote it. People know where I'm at. They know that I'm at this particular venue every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Why don't they just show up when they're supposed to? There's a lot going on. We're all moving at a rapid pace. There's a lot of information. So a friendly reminder, whether you have an email blast you send out, or you are using the Bands in Town app, which is something that I recommend, because once you put all your things in, Bands in Town kind of trickles those out to people right the day before or right around the time that the gig is going to happen. Obviously, if you know me and you've watched a bunch of my stuff, you'll see all my posts on Facebook. It takes a lot of time, but it's something that helps to bring people in to see the gigs. So again, I believe it's a balance. It's not totally on the establishment or the venue to bring people in. It's not totally on you. I think it's somewhere in the middle, and I think it leans more towards you, because ultimately you want to keep the gig and you want to show them that you have the fan base, you have the following, and that you're going to actually bring in some patrons to offset the cost of music. So that's my 2 cents on this. Again, it's what's worked for me, and I hope it helps you. I hope it kind of changes something in your brain about, just showing up and playing the gig and not caring if there's anybody there or not. So just think hard about this. I think it'll help over time. You'll see the difference. Promote, promote, promote. Get the word out that you're playing. Get people in the seats. Get them spending money on food and drinks. That'll get you coming back to the same establishment and keeping those gigs. Okay, please push on the logo over here. Subscribe to the channel. And I'm just going to keep putting these out there, and I hope they help. All right, peace out.